What's up, y'all? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to review the Frozen franchise, so Frozen 1 and 2. And the reason why I am reviewing this franchise is because I am a vocal nerd, right? As you guys should know, I am a vocal nerd. I've said it multiple times on this channel, and I decided to watch the Frozen movies because obviously I've heard songs from them, right? And stuff like that. And I decided to watch movies because I've heard clips and stuff, but I've never seen the movies before now. And I'm like, I'm gonna watch these movies. And like, first of all, you have some of the best singers to ever touch a microphone in this movie with Idina Menzel, Jonathan Groff. Those two people are like some of the best singers to ever touch a microphone, right? And you guys know what I think of Broadway actors. Like, I think they're the best singers and the best performers because they really have to perfect their craft. They're like masters at their craft, right? So, but yeah, like, so I was expecting to like the music because, again, you have one of the best vocalists ever leading the franchise, right? And stuff like that. And then you have great people supporting her, right? In like the supporting cast and even the main cast, right? But it's like I was expecting to like the music, but the plot I was like, okay, if the music's good, then that's good. I actually really like the plot. In particular, the second one. I think the second one's better than the first one. Like, overall, I think the second one's better than the first one. Because the first one's a very predictable story. Elsa doesn't want to use her powers. She lives in fear because she doesn't want to hurt Anna again. And then she learns to not be afraid of her powers and, no pun intended, to let her fear go, right? And stuff like that. And then she and through that they grow as characters, but character arcs in this franchise are really good as well, and stuff like that. Disney has a true quality, ladies and gentlemen, and to no matter if you're 5 years old or my age, 23 years old, or 85 years old, you're at least going to like their film a little bit, or their films a little bit, right? And like, these Frozen movies, in particular the second one, is very, 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 like, the second one has my favorite plot of the franchise so far because I can't predict what's gonna happen. Again, I still like the first one a lot. I just think the second one's better. And like, I still think Let It Go is one of the hardest songs to sing ever. Well, not ever, but it's very hard to sing if you don't have the range for it. So shout out to any kid that can sing that song. If you can sing that song, that is, you're on the right path, bro, because that song is a big belting song. And most of these songs, ladies and gentlemen, are Noah Briones type songs because I can't sing them yet. I can't sing them yet, right? But you guys know the type of vocalist that I like can go up to the stratosphere and stuff like that. And these songs push whoever's singing them. If it's Idina, if it's Jonathan Groff, if it's Kristen Bell, which we'll talk about in a minute, if it's Josh Gad, like, especially the Idina and the Jonathan Groff stuff, those songs are really hard to sing. So shout out to any kid that can sing them, right? And stuff like that. But yeah, like, the plot. So even though the plot is very predictable in the first one, it's still a really good movie. Like it's still a really good movie, and stuff like that. And in terms of like, I said to myself while I was watching, like, Frozen is technically a superhero fantasy movie with music in it. Like that's what it is. It's a superhero fantasy movie with music in it, right? Like that's what it is to me. Like, um, and like, um, and like, my only complaint about the first one, because the first one's still really good, but my only complaint about the first one is, but they kind of fix that because they reveal who the true villain of a movie is. But one the like villain that you think is the villain of the first movie is very, I'm evil just because I'm evil. I'm going to hunt down this witch, right? I'm going to do it, right, and stuff like that. But then they kind of fix that by revealing that Anna got tricked, and like stuff like that. And then I like two better, guys, because one, I like the songs better. I still think the songs in the first one are great. I just prefer the songs in the second one to the first one. And two, it's like, I prefer the second one because it focuses on, but it lets them co-lead the film. And what I mean by that is, hot take, I know, but I don't care. This is my opinion. The first movie, Elsa's in the first movie, but Elsa is not the main character in the first movie. It's Anna's the main character in the first movie, right? Elsa has a very, 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 very important part to play. She's the catalyst of the plot, but 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 Anna's the main character of the first movie, and stuff like that. And um, like, Elsa has the big lead main song of the first movie. She has the big lead main songs of the both of the movies. Obviously, if you have Idina Menzel in your project, you're gonna give her the lead song, right? You're gonna you that would be dumb if you didn't. But it's like, it's like, for me, what shocked me about these movies was I actually really liked them. Like, I liked them as movies. I didn't just like the music in them. I liked them as movies and stuff like that. Um, I think the plot of both of them, even though the first one is more predictable. The plot in both of them are really good. The reason why I like the second one is because the second one, they have the co-lead of like having Anna and Elsa both lead the film, right? Because they both have arcs and stuff like that. And I like how the second film, they are all together mainly throughout the whole film. They all go off and do their own things, but it's like, and I like how these movies are like, they all have a lesson to them. But if you look at it, like, Frozen 1, she's scared of her powers, and she's learning how to not be afraid of them. Frozen 2, she's coming into her powers. And then for Frozen 3 and 4, like, they are 100% doing the co-lead thing, because of the way Frozen 2 ends with Anna being the queen of the kingdom and Elsa being the queen of the forest, right? And stuff like that. Um and yeah, and okay, we need to talk about Christian Bell's singing. Christian Bell's singing really, 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 really impressed me, mate. It really impressed me. Now, I personally don't know if Kristen Bell has ever done theater, right? She should do theater. If she hasn't done theater, she should do theater, right? Because this girl can sing. Now, for me, I knew that most of the vocalists in this film were going to do a great job. Again, you have probably, if not the most famous Broadway star in the world leading this film, one of them, right? You have one of the best people to ever touch a microphone leading this film franchise with Idina Menzel. So I knew that was going to be good. I know who Jonathan Groff is, and I know he can sing his butt off. Josh Gad, same thing. I've saw Beauty and the Beast. That dude can really sing. Right? But I'm like, can Kristen Bell really sing? And I'm like, and yes, she can really sing. Like the second film when she does her solo song, got the slow clap that No Good Deed got. When I saw No Good Deed in Wicked 2, that's the same thing I did in Wicked for Good. That's the same Kristen Bell got the slow clap because I thought that song was so good. Her solo song in Frozen 2. And then my favorite song overall in the franchise so far is Jonathan Groff's solo song in Frozen 2. I don't know why. I just like that song. Which one do I prefer out of the two? Well, I guess you could say three big Idina Menzel songs because there's technically three of them. But which one do I like the most? Out of the two like big ones that everybody knows, Let It Go and Out Into the Unknown, I actually prefer Into the Unknown because, dude, I think Let It Go is a very, very hard song to sing. Kids, if you can sing that song, you are on the right path. But Into the Unknown is even a harder song to sing, in my opinion, because it starts off down here, and then you have to go into that big belt and learn breath control and stuff like that. Again, Let It Go is still a very, very, very tough song to sing. But which one do I prefer? I prefer Into the Unknown, in my personal opinion, out of the two big ones. My favorite song that Idina sings, though, in the franchise, is the last song she does in Frozen 2, where she finds out that her grandfather is the one that Elsa's grandfather is the one. Elsa finds out that her grandfather is the one to have to slave away to like banish the forest and stuff like that. So yeah, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. If you did, please subscribe, like, and share this video. Again, I don't care if people judge me, bro, for reviewing these movies on this channel. I am a vocal nerd. Just look at this cast and you will see why I reviewed this movie. So yeah, or these two movies. And I will continue to be reviewing the franchise on this channel as they come out and stuff like that. So yeah, thank y'all so much, and I hope you have a great day, and God bless you guys.